Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in your eyes.
Hello YouTube, it's your girl Kimberly. Thank you so much for coming to my channel. In this video, I'm going to talk about how to make your nails last. So if you want to know more, keep watching. So thank you so much for clicking on this video. I truly appreciate it. Please subscribe to the channel. It is a free and easy way for you to support all that I do here on the channel, and I want you to be a part of the crew. So subscribe, like this video, and hit the notification bell. That way you'll be first to know when I go live or when I post a new video. Okay, so these are my current nails. So they are a month old. So here, I'll show you guys the other hand too, so you can see we got all that growth, but the nails are still intact. So down there you can see all that new growth. So I actually got this set in November, end of October, then got a refill in November, a refill for December, and now it's January, and I'm going to be soaking them off because the way I do my nails is I do not try to preserve my real nails. So I cut off the tips, I cut off the tips, I soak them, my real nails left, I cut off my real nails, do little short nails, and then I go get new tips. These are acrylic hybrid nails, so they are a mix of acrylic and hard gel in order to make sure that they're crystal clear, and then the little bows on top are handmade with acrylic. So shout out to my amazing nail artist Penny. So how do you make your nails last? So I know some of you probably heard that fill-in a month ago and are like, how are your nails still intact? Why are you not looking crazy even though it's been a month? And the reason why is because of, one, going to a skills professional. Now a lot of times if you go to people who are in a rush, or people whose business models are built on the fact that they see a lot of people in a certain amount of time and they're trying to churn and burn through all their clients just to get so many people done to get enough money, then they might not be taking the best care of your nails. Now there's some people who have that kind of salon set up and they do somehow still make sure that everyone's nails are healthy and safe and strong, but for the most part, a lot of people whose salons are set up like that, they do not have the health and structural integrity of your nails in mind. So keeping that in mind, try different salons, go different places, go based on recommendations. If there's someone you know whose nails are always gorgeous and their nails are never broken or crazy looking, definitely ask them, where do they go, what's the price, what's the experience, and do a little mini interview and figure out if their nail tech is going to fit your lifestyle also, because then you might want to check them out, because a referral is like the best way to find a really good nail tech. The reason why it is important to have that skilled, knowledgeable professional being the one who's doing your nails is because they're going to know what to do. Now you can learn, but it's going to take you time. So your first set might not last a month, your second set, your third set, but your fourth and fifth set, you might get to that point. And the reason why is because the prep of the nail and the structure of the nail are the two like biggest indicators for how long your nails are going to last. So when we're talking about the prep of the nail, are you cleaning the debris off the nail plate? Are you clipping any hangnails? If your natural nail is broken, are you using glue or bond or like silk fibers to connect that nail enough to be able to put an enhancement or polish on top? Are you cutting back the cuticles? Are you removing any dried up dead skin that might be on the side walls of the nails? Are you smoothing out the free edge of the nail with the file so it won't be like snaggly? Are you removing the natural oil layer that's on top of the nails in order to make it a rough surface so the nail dehydrator, protein bond, everything could stick to it? Those initial cleanup prep steps are very, very crucial. If you leave any oil behind, then your products won't adhere right and you'll start to get lifting. If you use thick layers and don't necessarily mold it or let it cure or dry correctly, that can lead to it cracking and having issues. So really that prep period is going to be the second thing that makes your nails really last a long time. So one, go to a professional who's skilled, knows what they're doing, and has a track record of long lasting nails. Two, this is for the professional and also for you if you're doing it yourself. And three, for you to know as a customer, when I go to sit my nails down, although I'm just doing this the whole time, I know what goes first, what goes second, what goes third, and the steps of what she's doing, what products she should be using, checking to make sure. Well, I don't have to check because my nail artist is fabulous and she has all real deal products. But if you're going to someone new or evaluating a place you've never been before, you want to make sure that none of the bottles are unlabeled, because that's usually a sign that some funny business is going on. So you want to make sure that everything is clearly labeled. If it has alcohol in it, they should be using something that says alcohol. If they have barbicide for their tools, it should be a container that's labeled barbicide, and you can clearly see the blue or green barbicide on the inside. Everything should be clearly labeled and have product labels on it. If you see a whole bunch of empty containers, that's your red flag. Run, get out. Don't let them do your nails, because it is dental acrylic, it's not nail acrylic, and your nails are going to break off the beds and you're going to regret it. So don't go to anyone that has unlabeled products. That is the first red flag that it is a bad nail salon. But in terms of your products lasting, seeing that they have all of the correct products is going to make sure that you know they're doing the right steps that are going to make your nails last. So after they file and clean off, all of the previous debris and nail stuff to make sure you have a clean base to start the set of hard gel, Gel-X, acrylic, whatever they're doing, you want to make sure that you're looking at the bottles and you're seeing, okay, that is dehydrator, that is protein bond, that is acrylic, that is a hard gel, that is, and you can see each product of what they're doing in this step. This is a nail file, 100 grit 80 grit, or 180 grit 80 grit, like what you should see it on the file. You're looking at the products, and that's how you're going to know it's going to last a long time, because they're using all the different things at all the different steps. If you see they're not using a dehydrator, but they're using what is called a foundational step for like a gel system, then the dehydrator protein bond is all mixed into one product, and it's called the foundational step, and then they'll just use that one thing. So then you want to pay attention to that. Like, okay, she's using a foundational step, so she doesn't need a dehydrator and she doesn't need a protein bond, because she got that 2-in-1. Although, yes, you're there to relax and enjoy and to have a great experience, you also need to be paying attention, because if these steps are not being done, like I said, after a while you build rapport with someone, you can trust them, you know that they're going to do the things. But in the beginning times, you definitely want to make sure you're watching, you're tracking, making sure they're doing the right steps, so that way your nails can last for a long time. 2, you want to make sure that you're picking colors that, in my personal opinion, either look like they're used often and they're going to have a second bottle backup, or whatever the new holiday collection is. So in terms of polishes, sometimes when you pick the polish that is close to the end, then they'll give you a lot of thin layers and it won't really last. So you want to get one of those staple kind of signature colors that salons always have. That way you'll know it's in stock, it's fresh, there's enough in the bottle. If you see them going and like keep going in there to get more paint, and they're tipping it and tipping it and tipping it, then just be like, is there enough in there? Do you have another one? Because I want to make sure I have enough enough layers that is going to be covered solidly. It won't be see-through, and that is going to be the color that I want it to look how it's supposed to look. These are acrylic glitters. So they're put on with the acrylic, and then or did she put the gel first? I think she put the gel, then she put the acrylic, then she put more gel on top. Don't quote me on that. But basically I don't have any paint. This is all glitter. So I'm able to not have to worry about like paint layers and colors and stuff. So colored acrylic is an excellent way to make your nails last for a month and for a long time, because since there is no paint, you don't have to worry about peeling, you don't have to worry about chipping, you don't have to worry about anything like that, because it is just a solid color through and through. That's the bottom of my nails. As you can see, my real nails growing out a bit, but so yeah, you want to make sure you go to a trained professional. You want to go to a trained professional, make sure they do a good job prepping the nails, and then you want to make sure that the products that they're using are labeled, don't look old, and that they have enough of what they're using to complete your nails. And then also getting a style that you can maintain. Me personally, for years I've had long stiletto nails, so I know what to do to maintain them, to not break them, to keep them. If you want your nails to last a long time, you need to have nails that match your lifestyle. So if you need short nails but then you get long and then they'll start breaking off, they're not going to last a long time because the type of nail doesn't fit your lifestyle. And those are just all things you need to keep in mind. I.e., I was trying to be Bobisha the Builder. I broke this nail and then I had to glue the tip back on. So you can't tell because I am very experienced, unfortunately, with this error. But something just to keep in mind. So those are my tips for how to make your nails last for a long time. Now granted, you don't want to go any longer than a month, because at that point you can possibly start to see fungus and lifting and water seepage and stuff underneath. So definitely I would say 3 weeks is probably the real sweet spot, but if you can go a month, that just makes it even better. But yeah, so those are my tips on how to make your nails last a long time. If you have any tips, drop down in the comment section below and let us know. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire